Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's moi, Yesterday Savage. Thank you for joining me. Joining me. Oh god, happy Valentine's Day guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're all well, safe, happy, blessed and fortunate. It's Valentine's Day. Love is in the air. I absolutely love Valentine's Day. I really do. Funny enough, I never used to like it before, but genuinely as I've grown older, I've really learned to appreciate it and I love it. Now, this video will be a love special. Literally, it is a love special. I thought rather than doing this the lovely hauls, what to wears, I thought, you know, let's talk about love. Why not? Now, before we get into it, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share guys. Thank you guys. Also follow me on Instagram. It's Yarn Day. Many people, I think because it's Valentine's Day, there's a lot of emotional plateausness, if that makes sense, you know. Some people are on the high of, oh, you know, my partner got me this, my partner got me that, and some people are like, damn, like I'm on my own again, and who loves me, who cares about me? And I just want to say, like, Valentine's Day is not all about, oh, what I receive and, you know, I have to be in a relationship before I get some kind of self-worth. It's beautiful to celebrate with someone, but at the same time it's equally as beautiful to celebrate yourself. Yes, celebrate yourself. It took me a while to learn to really celebrate me, and honestly I'm still on that journey now. I can't tell you that I'm fully there. I'm really not. I'm still learning to genuinely appreciate myself in my entirety. I'll be honest, I used to dread Valentine's Day, like dread it, to the point that I would literally start scurrying along to find someone to be to couple up with, just so I can get a gift. And did that ever work? No. And because of that, it made me think, oh my god, nobody cares about me. For example, we're about to get into it guys. So during lockdown, pre-lockdown, just literally a month or two before lockdown happened, my friend was like, Yesterday, you've now broken up with your guy, you're single, rather than just sitting at home literally burying yourself under quilts and saying, oh, what with me, online date. And I was just like, I was a bit skeptical, I'll be honest. I was like, oh, I'm not sure about this, but I tried it out and I really do appreciate that girl, because honestly, you know who you are, love you girl. If she didn't tell me to do that, I really wouldn't have found the Dutch courage to say, I'm actually better than this shit. I'm just being honest with you guys. I genuinely sometimes, like, let's be honest guys, I'm big, you know. So when I'm big, I'm already, for the Kevin Samuel people, I'm already a 2-3. I don't deserve even a below average guys, basically. And in my mind, I know, you don't need to tell me, I know I'm not a Naomi Campbell. I get it. I'm big bitch. I get it. I'm not a Naomi Campbell, nor am I a Beyonce or a Rihanna. I get it. But in my mind, I am her. I legit do feel like I am the tea. Like, no one could tell me less. And that is a self-love I've had to really learn, because I've gone through so much with relationships and self-worth that I realized, you know what? I'm good enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, when I was online dating, I was talking to different guys, it was all lovely and gravy. But because you're big, your selection pool is like that. You know, the average woman, her pool is like that big. When you're big, it gets like, you know what I mean? And then when you're looking for black men that have a really good job, that are A1, pray, because you ain't getting this. And that's literally how I felt. Like, legit, that's how I felt. Like, it's painful to say, but that's literally how I felt. And that is the nitty-gritty of it. It's sad to say, but it's life. Like, okay. You know, like, let's just be honest. Now, When I was online dating, my expectations wasn't high because I didn't know what to expect. But there was a guy that I met, and when I was talking to him, it was beautiful. However, he was showing me signs of, literally, this guy don't make no sense. For example, his job was less pay than mine. Yeah, he was getting less money than me. I don't want to call him a narcissist, but he had this kind of, what do you bring to the table? And if you know me, that is literally a death sentence already, because they're always trying to kill this whole thing. The minute you tell me, what do you bring to the table? My mind is like, you son of a, you know? So he was like, what do you bring to the table? Do you know how to cook? What do you do? And the worst bit he did to me, that literally, it was like a knife to my gut. He was like, I know you're big, but are you planning to lose weight?
Bang up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord.
He legit said to me, is there any plans in your plans? Is there any plans for you to lose weight? And I told him, did I plan that with you? Even if I planned it, did I plan to tell you that? You know what I mean? It's like dating. Now, I don't even know where I'm going with this, but I just need you to understand that the level of self-worth you have to have for yourself. Because when he said that to me, I was just like, no, I didn't plan that. And funny enough, that should have been the red flag. But no, yesterday didn't turn that into a red flag. Yesterday turned that into an ombre. Orange and red. I ombre'd it. I said, yesterday, that's not going to be a red flag. Because of desperation, I literally said yesterday, just drop your standards. Don't expect too much, especially because you're fat. Don't expect too much. And honestly, I went on a date with this guy and I was crying because I was just like, oh my God, am I really about to have to force myself to like this guy? And that's when I started to realize, I'm not doing that, because I literally heard a preaching and it shook me. The preaching shook me to the point that I had to make it my screen cover. The pastor said, do you have time? When you're in a relationship with someone that you really love, time goes so fast. You would just be like, wow, 6 years has gone by and I didn't even notice, because you love each other so much. And it's not just based on love, but friendship, understanding, commitment, loyalty. He literally said, just because, it's not to say that you won't have ups and downs, but because you are so in sync with each other, time goes so fast. But when you're with someone that you don't even like, that you can't even stand, that you wouldn't even want to smell, like literally if they walk past you, you're like, there's an odor going. That is someone that time goes slow to the point that you might even want to just be like, let's just end it now, because you are just not happy. And when you're not happy in a situation, time does go slow. Time makes you feel time. You feel every anxiety, every pain of it, because you're just not happy. But when you are committed to something, when you take your time, really understand who you are and value yourself, time will go slow. Time will go fast, because you're like, I'm enjoying my life right now. You're not going to try and jeopardize it for me. I'm happy. I'm sane. That's blessed. Now, when that guy, even though everything he was saying was very red for normal women, myself, it was orange. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, I hear you. I still didn't shun away from him, even though I should have. But what made me say no, honestly, was that pastor's preaching. The guy messaged me and I was like, do you know what? I'm done with this. This doesn't make sense. Even he was shook. He was like, are you about to turn me away? And I was like, I really am. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, he was even nice looking. I'm not even trying to say like, oh, because I'm not with him, but he was literally 5'8". Like, you can't insult me and you're 5'8". It doesn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? And I just didn't see the point of that. Now, as I was doing more online dating and seeing the kind of pulls I was getting, it kind of gave me a bit of a confidence boost, because I was just like, do you know what? You're talking to me. I was going out on dates and it kind of made me feel more comfortable in my skin, because I'll be honest with you, I hate PDA. And sometimes I think it's because I'm big. I genuinely hate PDA. Don't touch me. Literally, don't touch me. If we're together, don't touch me. People don't need to know that we're together. Like, just don't touch me. And I just need to clamp up sometimes when I used to go on dates. Because I'll be thinking, okay, I'm a big bitch and I'm on a date. People will be looking at us like, well, what is he doing with her? Those are the kind of honest to God, mental health is really important. Self-care, self-worth is really important, because before my self-worth, this is what I used to tell myself. I used to literally look at the guy and I'd be like, and some of the guys, most of the guys weren't even all that nice looking. Only a handful of the guys I was with that I can be like, oh yeah. And even then, I used to feel really like, oh, what am I doing? Because these guys are nice looking and they're with me. How? Why? You know? And as I grew older and started dating more, I was just like, do you know what? I'm good enough. And honestly, I am. It's hard. I'm not even trying to say it's like that, because I'm still going through the lessons now. I don't want to like bullshit you and say, oh, you wake up tomorrow morning and voila, self-worth is here. No, it's a gradual step. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind. Go on holidays by yourself if you have to. I've been on a holiday by myself and I really enjoyed it. That was part of the self-worth I wanted to do. Travel if I have to travel. I traveled on my own and I genuinely loved it. And at first I was really anxious. I was like, I can't do this. But this is the things that you need to take. Those are the steps that you need to take to self-worth. Just because it's Valentine's Day doesn't mean you have to be in a couple. Love yourself. Buy yourself gifts. If you know me. And if you don't, I'm going to tell you something now. I buy myself gifts because why not? I work hard for what I want. I work hard for what I've got. And I want to be able to splurge on myself. And the reason why I do that is because I don't want to now, when I found that person, they buy me something, my eyes are like, he got me something. No, because I already bought that for myself. Like, what you're giving to me, not like I'm not going to appreciate it. I love it. But don't think that because you bought me that, my soul is now intertwined into yours because of that gift. I don't owe you anything just because you got me a gift. I just need you to understand that just because you got me something doesn't mean I'm not appreciative, but it doesn't mean I'm going to drop my knickers and drop my soul for you. And I don't feel that, I don't want, because the thing is, I can be a bit materialistic. I love having nice things. I love looking after myself. That's just being honest. I love looking after myself. So if a guy was to come into my life right now, I wouldn't want him because he bought me a gift. I'm indebted to you. Or because you got me something, if you talk down to me, I'm going to accept it because, oh, last week you got me a Chanel bag. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I need you to understand that as you come into my life, you've come in to bring value, bring substance into it. Don't disrupt me. Don't disrupt my soul. Why can't I speak today? Don't disrupt my soul. That's what I want us to all appreciate. It's Valentine's Day. We need to learn to love ourselves. Love yourself, because you are so important. You don't even realize it. If you wasn't important, you wouldn't be here, babe. And that's me being honest with you. If you wasn't important, you wouldn't be here. God brought you here for a reason. Love yourself. Self-care. Fall into a routine. Start doing things that you love for yourself. If it means going out for walks, go out for walks daily. It's therapeutic. If you love buying things, buy 1 or 2 things for yourself. I'm not telling you to destroy your account. I'm not telling you to go into bankruptcy. Buy 1 or 2 gifts for yourself. Even this Valentine's Day, buy something for yourself. You deserve it. Go out. Chill. If you need to go out on your own. There's nothing wrong with going out of restaurants on your own, you know. Let's make this the new normal. Doing things solo. As you do things solo, you start to learn the peace you have within yourself. Honestly, when you're on your own, sometimes you just need to take that break of, what do I want for myself? What do I want to do for myself? And that's when you start to evaluate things. That's when your mindset starts to change. Because when you start doing things for yourself, you're like, okay, confidence starts to grow. Your self-worth starts to grow. Your self-acceptance starts to grow. Now, before I started to really love myself, honestly, I used to do my 9 to 5 and come home and sleep and pretend like everything is okay. I used to put a smile on my face, deep down knowing fully well I wasn't happy with myself. But the minute I started to learn who I was and realize that literally you're just as good. You may not be a Naomi Campbell, but baby girl, you're fine. I'm not gonna lie to myself, I'm hot. I don't care what anyone else has to say. Your opinion is your opinion. Take that as a fact. You can, the thing is, I wouldn't be surprised if a guy cusses me out and says, you're too fat for me. I'm like, that's fine. That's honestly fine. I'm not upset by that. And I'm not upset because you might not be my type either. Or even if he is. Okay, a prime example. There's some nice black brothers that I love, but I know they might not like me because I'm big. And it's okay. Everyone has a preference. There's nothing wrong with having a preference. Now, if I had no confidence, if I had no self-care in myself and I just didn't like who I was and needed someone to compliment me, I might have slit my wrist and be like, damn, he doesn't like me. I need to do something about it. What am I going to do? Roll up and cry. But because I've learned to really appreciate myself, I'm like, well, okay, on to the next one. It really is just that simple sometimes. It's like, oh, okay, on to the next one. God has designed a special outfit for you. Don't let anyone design it another way for you. Don't let anybody design. That should be the word of the day. Do not let anyone redesign the garment that God has made for you. God has made a tailor-fitted outfit for you and you alone. Don't let the voices of the world mess it up. Society will have expectations on you and tell you how to live your life. Do you. Do what's best for you. Don't let anyone mess up your flow. Keep it going. Keep your head up. You'll be alright. You will be alright. I'm telling you that now. You will be fine. God has got you. It doesn't matter if you're big, you're small, you don't like how you look, you feel that you need to work on yourself. Work on yourself if you don't like how you look. It doesn't matter. As long as you're doing it for you, work on yourself and be happy with what you see. The reflection you see, be happy with what you see. I cannot repeat it enough. I just can't. God has got you. You will be okay, my love. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you guys so much.